Progress toward my degree is designed to help you keep track of your progress and complete items needed for graduation. You can check your progress at any time through iCampus. We want to go through the sections that are shown on the Progress Toward My Degree link so that you will be able to read through and fully understand the information there. First, log into iCampus using your ULID and your password. Once in iCampus, click on the Academics tab near the top of the page. Now scroll down and click on the Progress Toward My Degree link under the Academic Progress section. Type in your 4-digit PIN number and hit Verify. On the next page, there are 5 tabs which make up the Academic Progress Summary. The first tab, which is entitled General Information, is already displayed. It shows your catalog year, or the year that you started taking college courses. Your department major is listed next, followed by the name of the college that your major is listed under. Illinois State has 6 different colleges, which are the College of Applied Science and Technology, the College of Arts and Sciences, the College of Business, the College of Education, the College of Fine Arts, and the Mennonite College of Nursing. The last item on this page shows your expected degree. Students will graduate from Illinois State with a Bachelor of Science or a Bachelor of Arts degree based on what the major requires or what a student's preference is. You can find out more about the 2 degrees by checking in your catalog or by speaking with your academic advisor. The next tab is entitled Degree Requirements. It shows a broad overview of classes you will need to complete. For instance, in the first line of the example, we see the minimum degree hours. Students need to complete at least 120 hours to graduate from Illinois State. These hours can come from taking classes at Illinois State or from hours transferred in from other colleges. This student has completed 75 hours, has 12 hours in progress, and has 33 hours remaining to complete the requirement. The next line shows senior college hours. A student needs to complete at least 42 hours of 200 or 300 level courses here at Illinois State. This student has completed 24 senior college hours, has 12 hours in progress, and has 6 hours remaining to complete this requirement. The next line of the summary shows what university-wide general education program the student is under. This can be general education, which is for students that start here at Illinois State, or the Illinois Articulation Initiative, referred to as IAI, which is designed for transfer students. This student's summary shows that he is following the IAI program. The next line shows the degree that the student is anticipating graduating with. The default degree at Illinois State is the Bachelor of Science. If you wish to go for a Bachelor of Arts degree, you can speak with your department advisor about updating this information on your plan of study. Again, you can find out more about the 2 degrees by checking in your catalog or by speaking with your academic advisor. The student's major information is shown on the next line of the summary. It keeps track of how many hours the student needs in the major and the GPA required for that major. If a student's major GPA drops below the required minimum, the student should consult with an academic advisor as soon as possible. Information on this line also shows what the student has completed hour-wise for the major and their current major GPA. The student's minor is shown on the next line in the same way that the major was listed. This student is a sociology minor, and as you can see here, he has already taken 15 of the 18 hours that are needed to complete the minor. The next line shows the cumulative GPA that the student needs and currently has. To be in academic good standing, the student needs at least a 2.0 GPA to graduate from Illinois State. This student has a 2.38 GPA currently and is in academic good standing. If a student's GPA drops below or is in danger of dropping below a 2.0, an academic advisor should be consulted with as soon as possible. This will allow the advisor to go over steps the student needs to do to help improve the GPA in a timely manner. The next line keeps track of the student's ISU residence hours. The residence hours basically means that of your last 60 hours of coursework, at least 30 of these hours needs to be taken at Illinois State University. If you are majoring in business, your last 30 hours before graduation have to be from Illinois State. The next line shows the application for degree. This line will always show incomplete until you have applied for graduation and have been accepted. In order to graduate, you also have to make sure that you have no incomplete grades on your records. The next line of this summary shows this information for the student. If any incomplete grade shows up on this line, the student needs to contact the professor of the course in which they received an incomplete grade to get it taken care of. Finally, the last line on this page shows that the student needs to complete a global studies requirement. Every student that graduates from Illinois State has to complete a global studies class. And finally, if you are in the College of Arts and Sciences, there will be an additional line after the global studies that will show if you have completed the foreign language requirement for the college. The College of Arts and Sciences requires all of its graduates to have either taken 3 or more years of one foreign language in high school or completed at least 2 semesters of a foreign language at the college level. For more information, consult your catalog or your advisor. The third tab of the Progress Toward My Degree shows the general education requirements for the student. This page narrows down what the student needs to complete for either the general education program or for IAI. With this student, we see that they've completed everything in IAI except for the mathematics requirement. Once the appropriate math class is taken by the student, this screen will show that IAI has been completed. The next tab on the summary shows the plans of study for the student's major and minor. This student is a criminal justice sciences major. This page shows required hours for the major, planned hours, how many hours of the major has been completed, in progress hours, how many hours that the student has remaining, the required GPA, and the current GPA of the student. Below this information, you can see a list of classes that the student needs to complete in the major. This part tells you when the student has taken a class needed for the major, what semester the class was taken in, the grade the student received, or whether it was transferred in as a credit, and if the student is finished with the course. This allows you as a student to know what you are done with in the major and what you still have left to do for the major. In order to see all of your major plan, you will need to see the advisor from your department. Listed below the major requirements are the student's minor requirements. This student is a sociology minor, and as you can see here, he has already taken 15 of the 18 hours that are needed to complete the minor. The final tab in the summary shows the course listings that the student has completed. This summary includes every class that the student has taken, whether it's from Illinois State or classes transferred in from another college. It shows the course hours, the grade the student received, the equivalent of the class, and what the course is counting towards at ISU. The courses can count towards general education or IAI, the major, the minor, or towards different requirements like electives, foreign language, senior college hours, and global studies. This page is important to look through to make sure that the courses you are taking or have taken are completing the graduation requirements that you believe they are. This allows you to ask your academic advisor if you see any discrepancies. We hope that this demonstration has helped you see how to read through Progress Toward My Degree. The information provided on these summary pages changes every semester, so we recommend that you check the summary every so often to make sure that you're staying on track to graduate within your appropriate time frame. You will definitely want to check this summary before you fill out the form for graduation in your senior year. This will ensure that if you find discrepancies, or if you find that you have missed a requirement, that you can get it taken care of. If you ever have any other questions on the Progress Toward My Degree summary, please feel free to contact your academic advisor within your major or minor department, or come into University College located in Fell Hall 340 to ask to speak with someone there.